What's good, YouTube? This is Ricky J. So I'm going to show you guys a fight that I had with a guy in the upper tier divisions in EA Sports UFC 5. And holy cow, man, I achieved my best knockout in this game. So I'm using Anderson the Spider Silva. For me, I think that this is a big sport, guys. Big fighty, big punchy, big kicky, big everything. But I'm telling you, when you move up in the upper tier kind of divisions in this game, it is just so tough, man. It's like I call it like the sweaty pit fights because my armpits start to sweat. And I'm telling you, it is intense. There's no easy fights when you get to the top tier division. But right here, right now, I'm trying to get away from this guy using head movement. Trying to keep my stamina high. You know, oh, nice. Oh, look at that. Great pull counter right there. But I'm trying to keep my stamina high, trying to push off. Just trying to not overcommit on my strikes. Kind of trying to, like, stay on the outside. I tried to sneak a high kick right there. I missed, but then I'm just touching them and moving. Finally, I get away from the cage, and I get the center of the octagon. Feeling a little more comfortable at this point. I'm trying to sneak in that kick again. I felt like, you know what, maybe I could get it again, but this opponent was just way too good. He understood where I was going. Threw him on his wallet, and then this is where I'm like, you know what, I'm going to work a little ground and pound. I'm going to work my ground game. I feel like at this stage with this game, I am fairly confident with my ground game and submissions. So I'm like, you know what, let's try to just slow him down a little bit. Gets into half guard here, and then I'm like, you know what? Tried to get it to mount, that didn't work. And at this point right here, I'm trying to test the waters, but what a move. I couldn't believe he got into that. Gets my back. And I remember this very clear, man. I remember denying it, and then look at this. He's going in for a choke. And I'm just trying to think, do I get out of this? Do I block it? Oh, he transitions into mount. And then I'm blocking. He only gets like, what, one strike in there, so I'm doing all right. But in my head, I'm like, this guy's just a big, big problem. And then now he's giving me a taste of of my own medicine. I try to go back sitting, and I get it. How about that? And then he reverses me. That position right there, I got to work on that position. I'm going to be honest with you. That back sitting's not my best position. Got to go into the old training room, the training facility. But right here, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to go for an armbar. I get it. And with not a lot of time left, I'm trying to race to lock it in. And he does a nice job blocking it right there. So what a competitive round. You know, you would think that that's a 10-10 round. But I did. Didn't I rock him? I don't know if I rocked him, but I hit him with that head kick. But what a highly competitive round. And that's how it is, man, when you're in these divisions, like I said. So here we go, round two. What can Anderson do? Can Anderson Silva do something special? So right here, I'm just... Oh, man, nice slip right there. I'm trying to sidestep a little bit. Tried to use an elbow. Didn't work. But in my head right here, I'm thinking, like, this guy's so technical. I got to make it ugly. In order to have any chance here, I got to make it ugly. Make it dirty. Go right in there. Bite down on your virtual mouth guard. And just go at it. So I try a flying knee. Doesn't work. Rip up the body. I tried to go for another flying knee, but at this point, I'm like, you know what? I have to go for these high action shots. I get him with a flying knee there. Try to rip up the elbows. Again, back on my bicycle. Throwing more punches. Trying to use some head movement to slow him down, but he's touching me, man. He's touching me. Trying to go with that front kick. Then the flying knee doesn't work. Man, this opponent was just very, very good, man. Very, very good at understanding what I was trying to do here. And then he was sticking to a nice boxing style. You know? Oh, but I hit him with a knee. Hit him with that knee. Oh, and then I tried to go with the right roundhouse kick at the tail end of that combo, but he does a nice job at blocking it. And how about this? My opponent now back on it, getting me back on that back foot. I'm telling you, man, I'm just in uncomfortable situations this whole fight. Now I'm trying to punch my way out of being against the cage. Hit him with a nice little jab lead hook. Go with the knee to the body. So I'm trying to disguise those knees down low to do that, to go up high eventually. But look at this guy, man. His pressure is just tough, man. And I'm backing away. Anderson misses again. I'm telling you, man, I'm just throwing the whole kitchen sink. Trying to bob and weave. He decides not to go for a takedown. Oh, and there it is. Holy cow. I'm telling you, that caught me off guard, man. To see just the sheer power that came from that flying knee is something that you don't see in UFC 3, UFC 4. Would you see it in UFC 2? I don't think at this level. Oh, dude. Look at the hands. Is he alive? Is he alive? Is he going to get up after that? Man. Nobody's ever died inside the octagon, inside the UFC especially. But, dude, that was pretty close, man. That was pretty close. But I have to say, as a whole, my opponent was the better fighter, man. He was the better fighter. I got lucky with that flying knee. And that's how fighting is, man. You land one good shot when you zig, or when your opponent zigs when he's supposed to zag, and you could steal a win, and that's what happened right here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know your best knockout in EA Sports UFC 5, and even you know what, drop a link. Let me know. I want to see it. But anyways, man, I'll see you guys next time. It's Ricky J. Take care.